My name is Ralph Berger. I am the younger son of Murray and Fruma Gulkowich Berger, both of whom were fighters in the Bielski Brigade. In fact, my dad was an original member of the brigade, and my mom, the first woman to be issued a rifle. My parents were passionate about Holocaust education. They wanted the world to know that when they could, Jews fought back, both physically and spiritually. My mom became known in Yiddish-speaking circles for her poetry about the Holocaust in general and Jewish resistance in particular. I'd like to read a few stanzas of a poem written by my mom entitled Jewish Partisans. The heart is sad, but the body is with comfort filled, for 'tis the day when vengeance's hour will be fulfilled. Also the hour of fate, uncertain I must say, whither the angry storm our lives will bear away. And if this is our fate, since the world has us betrayed, with courage shall we fight, with gun and with grenade, for it is not a struggle of equals, justice fair, but against the slaughterer, a lamb's struggle in despair. Yet suddenly lamb as lion transformed we see, fight with pistol in its hands for a better morning, free. I hope that you find the poems you're about to hear to be meaningful. All were written by my mother and are being read by members of the Berger family. Thank you.
I am the last. I am the only one left to remember. My thoughts torment me at night. The fires of the huge number blaze as the anguish in my heart grows deeper and deeper. Drifting before me, how fresh the graves are, the terror of my murdered brothers and sisters, smoke rising from the earth. Now silence all around, and nothing is left of the little children but a number. I look back and see that day, that hour, so majestically beautiful, and suddenly there's war. Disorder erupts in the town. This one runs, that one weeps. Everyone is packing to go. We have barely made it through the terrifying dark night when a new day breaks, uncaring, under a new command. Domination by villains, a regime of robbers, and the town has utterly mutated. The Jews are driven out of their homes. The Gentiles, our neighbors, dance with anticipation. They seize all of our belongings and pay us with spit in our faces, obscenely insulting us. And before you know it, the Gestapo is there with their edict. You must wear a yellow patch. Every day, some new decree from the SS. Can this performance be forgotten? When they led Alter Srebrenik by a rope, dragged him like a dog, and marched him through the streets. I cannot forget that horrifying moment when the screams of fire reached us. The holy books, the Torah scrolls, in flames. 2 grenades thrown into the Aron Kodesh at once. Now all of us are standing in rows in the marketplace, driven from the town. We set off on our final march. I am the last to remember where my house was, the last to remember those I loved so well. Where are my sisters, my brothers, my friends? Where are my mother and father today?
I'll be reading The Young Mother by my incredible, fearless grandmother, Fruma Berger. The Young Mother. Like a misty wind on a summer's night, the mother took the dead child to the dark forest. She shakes a little and hardly managed to rest on something. And what she rested on, a tree, she did not care. The night, a black one, covered everything, but the sparks of her madness in her look moved her feet. The mother walks from far away, mile after mile. Since her mind was emptied, her body, her heart, her child, a little one, today had tasted the first spoonful of tea. She hugs the little body. She searches. She touches where it is sore. And why is the diaper not wet? Suddenly, the mother's madness imagines everything about her is crying, and she batters her head against the tree. She saw it, everything in front of her eyes. Her house, it burns. A German runs to her. He grabs the child and throws her down, and it scorches her very being. And further, the head could not take it anymore. Who is crying? The child? It wants to eat? Wait! She bends down quickly. The milk in her full breast is painful. She bares her breasts. Here, suck, she begs. The breast remains bare, and the wind cools and fondles it. The mother thinks it is the mouth, the little hand of her child. The skies light up, a ray shines, and partisans arrive and gaze at the scene. The dead child, the young woman, the breast in the blue hands of the child. With pain and tears, they recognize a friend.
The year 1941. The sun is black, the moon is red. It happened like this when on my land the Hitler snake governed. Death and shame, it was decided between them. The time goes. Houses by the road are burning, the black night reflected in red flames. It cannot recognize itself because death and flames go together. In the ashes of 6 million, humans' rights burnt. Look out, the rights of the inhuman who burnt and killed, that with lies and cunning, black he made the sound, and with Jewish blood he stilled his animal desire. And on a tree, under a crown of leaves, the nightingale sings high. His song will in space drown out the shame and pain. Young hares run. In the forest, cold water flows. The grass is growing to cover something, make it paler. Can it be made paler? The burning ovens? Can the grass cover the earth that was heaving? Can the pain and hurt of millions be drowned out by the nightingale? And in the forest, blood is streaming. From the smoke of burnt bodies, the sun becomes black like coal, and the moon is red from shame.
The poem I'm reading today, originally titled Ziemlankas, is about the underground dugouts the Bielski Partisans lived in during their time in the forest. My peaceful home destroyed, trampled on. The Nazi wants to eliminate my people, and I am now the forest owner. The gun to the fore is my protector. Between thick trees in the quiet of the forest, dugouts. We are building many, with axe and spade bent over. From deep down, only wolfish eyes look out. Hidden in the earth, a deep hole. Today it became my house, and a plank of hard board today became my bed. Twigs from green pine trees makes my bed to swim, softens my bed. The rifle is my headrest, by my side the gun, and they call me today partisan. A glow of light in the night, when a partisan sings of wind and pain. In the gray morning when I wake, the air is putrid, one wants to vomit. On the flat surface above, there is no sign that under the ground, Jews are living there. And the frozen winter is covered with snow, and they are covered like a beautiful white carpet. Away the gray day, it is green all around. The dugout is covered with grass and with flowers. The blinding light from the sunny morning is no longer hidden from us. When it is stormy on a summer night, rain and lightning and the noise of thunder that is carried on the wind, so I imagine my sister's child is crying. The water between stones is humming, heavy is my pain and deep is my sadness. Only the rustling of the leaves of the trees, then dreams come of hope and happiness. In the light of the dreamt out hour, from black the sky becomes blue. Only in my heart, like a burn from wounds, burns a rage lit up.